Attention parents and coaches. Do you wish you had a safe social media platform for your youth athletes? Fortunately for you, there's a revolutionary new app that helps with just that. Introducing Small Player, Big Play. Small Player, Big Play app provides young athletes, parents, and coaches a user-friendly sports social media platform. The app allows users to connect with friends, make new friends, create groups, text, chat, and post pictures and videos of you and your teammates participating in your favorite sport or activity. To begin, users can simply download and sign up for the app using an email account. Younger users have the ability to sign up using their smartphone and a parent's email address. From there, users can begin to interact and engage with other users of the app. Small Player Big Play app also gives users the ability to live stream full games and events. You can live stream your event so that friends, family, or anyone in the world can see you in action. Users can also share posts from the app to their other social media accounts like Facebook and Twitter. What are you waiting for? Get in the game and share your love of sports with the world. Download the Small Player Big Play app today.
At White Family Dental, you'll find a community of people sharing their interests, lives, and goals. When you arrive at any one of our 4 locations, you'll be greeted by a friendly and experienced team of professionals working together to make your visit as relaxed and stress-free as possible. You can trust you will get the care you want, not just the care you need. At White Family Dental, taking care of our patients and each other is what we're all about.
Number 13 from Donegal, Jared Palazzo. Number 14 from Garden Spot, Zeb Fisher. Number 18 from Penn Manor, Liam Hart. Number 20 from Cacalico, Austin Landers. Number 21 from Donegal, he led Section 3 in scoring with the Section 3 offensive, defensive back of the year, and the outstanding back of the year, Diane Gibbs. From Solanco, number 22, Sam Buckwalter.
I could hear you saying that. I couldn't hear you on the mic, though.
Underwood. From Donegal, number 24, Dalton Mulhausen. Logan Yaletzko. Number 54 from Lampeter Strasburg, Gabe Frederick. Number 59 from Solanco, Nick Dillon. Number 60 from Solanco, Daniel Sampson. Number 61 from Penn Manor, Joel Stoner. Number 66 from McCaskey, George Solomon. Number 68 from Lampeter Strasburg, Jack Ekman. Number 75 from Penn Manor, Greg Zavaniak. Number 77 from Cacalico, Colin Hall. Number 78 from Solanco, Abrix Grant. Number 79 from Penn Manor, Keaton Eachus. Number 86 from Garden Spot, Zachary Ringler. And number 97 from Warwick, he was a Section 1 defensive lineman and outstanding lineman of the year and an all-state selection, Nick Coomer. And now for the home team, which is the North Squad, head coach from Anvil Clayona is Matt Kingrick. Number 1 from Palmyra, Sean Carter. Number 2 from Manheim Central, Evan Hostler. Number 3 from Northern Lebanon, Ian Margot. Number 4 from Manheim Central, Isaac Perrin. Number 5 from Elizabethtown, he led Section 2 in receiving yards. He was the Section 2 Receiver of the Year. Cole Livingston. Number 6 from Hempfield, Darian Ressler. Number 7 from Manheim Township, Hilton Ridley. Number 8 from Northern Lebanon, Ethan Herb. Number 10 from Lebanon, he was he led Section 3 in receiving yards and was a Section 3 wide receiver of the year, Layton Rivera. Number 11 from Elizabethtown, Alex Dion. Number 13 from Elizabethtown, he led the league in passing and touchdown passes, Cole Patrick. Number 14 from Manheim Central, he was an all-state selection and fresh off a 4th place finish in the triple jump today at the PIAA State, Will Rivers. Number 23 from Manville Cleona, Caleb Turner. Number 24 from Manheim Central, he led the league in touchdowns and scoring, was a Section 2 outstanding back of the year and an all-state selection, Tyler Flick. Number 26 from Lebanon, Christian Manzolila. Number 46 from Manheim Central, he was a Section 2 linebacker of the year and an all-state selection, Landon Moyer. Number 50 from Hempfield, Christian Jefferson. Number 51 from Lebanon, Vedic Hicklin. Number 52 from Manheim Township, Stephen McDevitt. Number 53 from Manville Cleona, he was a Section 3 linebacker of the year, Gavin Stout. Number 54 from Manheim Central, an all-state selection, Tyler Doherty. Number 55 from Ephrata, Ethan Moyer. Number 56 from Manville Cleona, the Section 3 offensive lineman and outstanding lineman of the year, Connor Williams. Number 59 from Hempfield, he was a Section 1 outstanding lineman of the year, Riley Good. Number 62 from Cedar Crest, Nate Schaefer. Number 65 from Lebanon, Gabriel Collini.
Right.
Number 66 from Lancaster Catholic, Section 3 defensive lineman and outstanding lineman of the year, Emmanuel Pratt.
We're okay? Because he's getting what he needs up there?
Number
Or
67, Joe Nelson. Number 68 from Manheim Central, Josh Painter. Number 69 from Ephrata, Arturo Ramirez.
touch anything?
Number 70 from Cedar Crest.
I think that might be the option to turn it to photo, maybe. I don't know. I've never used one of these.
Manheim Central, Brent Wogamuth. Number 79 from Elko, John Bopp. Number 80 from Palmyra, Mason Blanchard. Number 84 from Elizabethtown, Dylan Sweeger. Number 91 from Manheim Township. He led the league in field goals, the East-West All-Star Game selection, an All-State selection, and Manheim Township's Lancaster Lebanon League Specialist of the Year, Jack Rodenberg.
It's not being recorded, it's just streaming, so.
And now would you please rise and remove your hats as we honor our country and remember those men and women who sacrificed their lives while serving the United States military. The Star-Spangled Banner will be performed tonight by Manheim Central High School student Benjamin Gingrich. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare The bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
So the whole time leading up to the game, the flag's flying, and then it gets wrapped around itself. Yeah. Not great. So at halftime, or you can move however you want now. Okay. At halftime, we're going to go in the camp. We're going to have Coach Gingrich.
We direct your attention to the center of the field for the coin toss.
They already did the
Welcome, everybody, to Rethue Stadium here on the campus of Manheim Central High School. Bruce Badgley, Kerry Moyer. It's our first Friday Night Football on BC TV. Glad you could join us. Duct tape and baling wire to get on again, Kerry. But thanks to our buddy Louis Galan. I mean, he's a miracle worker to get everything all put together. But a beautiful night for football, for the curtain call, for these Lancaster Lebanon League All-Stars.
Yeah, it's a great night for football. Anytime you can have football, it's always great. But it's our first one on BCTV, and we're here, and it's May, and we've got football, and it's kind of the last chance, for these guys to come out as high school players and play football. Some of these guys are going to go on playing college. Some are going to college, not necessarily playing ball. Some of these guys are going into the armed forces. Of course, here, pregame, that was recognized. So it's just a great night. To be back in football world, Bruce. I'm excited.
It is. I mean, we haven't been out here since last October. Actually, we did the Wilson Manheim Central game here last year. But it's great to be back actually out on the field. There's some very unique rules that we'll go through as the game progresses. But we're about ready for kickoff, so let's see what happens.
Deep to receive for the South, number 28.
Thank you so much.
All right, sorry about that.
Also seat number 20, Austin Landers.
All right, kicking off.
And setting up to kick off for the North, Jack Rodenberger.
Jack Rodenberger from Manheim Township, ready to boot it away. Hard to believe, Kerry, we're ready to get it underway. Friday Night Football here on BC TV. Hope everybody has a great evening, as much fun as we're going to have. And we are underway. Deep kick, and it's going to be a touchback.
And the kick goes in the end zone for touchback.
Okay, and as you said, Bruce, we'll kind of go through some of the rules here for the All-Star game. I know there were some things specifically about kickoff, and they're talking about the 35. They actually kicked from the 40, where it's marked. And kickoffs and punts are returnable from the end zone, but then we saw a touchback. So kind of go through the rules that we were given.
Were the refs given those rules? Okay, starting quarterback, Futrick from Wilson. And to get off there to number 26.
Nathan Moore taking a handoff.
Okay, and for our opening play, some of the rules that are in effect here in the Tri-County All-Star game on offense is needs to be a +1 in the backfield, so the quarterback plus at least one running back within that tackle box back there. So saw the opening formation there with twins to the right, single receiver down to the left. But again, there needs to be at least one back in the backfield with the quarterback.
All right, going to be really interesting, the communication on plays as well. These guys haven't had a whole lot of practice out there. All right, that's number 26, Longenecker. to Futrick's right. A little flare to Longnecker. And for a few.
And interesting to talk about that with communication on things because, they had the one back in the backfield and had quads up to the right and a guy down here in front of us. And, of course, his players ended up running off the field. So too many men on the field for the offense. They didn't flag them for it.
Well, we had a chance to talk to North coach Matt Gingrich at length during the banquet. And he's got some very interesting strategy he's going to try. All right, Futrick. And that's caught. I don't think that was the guy was thrown to. Looked, it ended up like in the hands of Hilton Michael.
Hilton Michael on the reception. Good for
Any given Friday night, right, Bruce?
Well, the one thing that's going to be a challenge, and I hope the fans, hang in there with me, is the fact that we're going to have, 40 rotating players on each side. So, it might be a little delayed getting the actual name, but we'll definitely get the number.
Definitely try and keep you up to snuff on the different things with the rules as we go through, too. I'll talk about defense here in a minute.
Futrick under center this time. And off the right side, looks like that's number 4, Isaiah Jackson from McCaskey.
Landon Moyer makes the tackle.
And the South is in red, and they're on offense right now. Went out of the eye there. Actually had a fullback in the backfield on that play. One of the other things with the offense, again, we have to have the quarterback plus 1 running back in the backfield at the start of the play. And one of the things is at least 40% of the play selection needs to be pass attempts in the game.
So who's keeping those stats? That's what I want to know. All right, Futrick now. Looks like a pass. Dropping back. Under pressure. Scrambling. And incomplete.
That's good football play by Futrick, though, trying to make something happen and getting that ball, throwing it out of bounds and, not trying to force it somewhere.
Want to say hello to our sideline guy down there, Coach Joe Mays, with us tonight. Mr. Wilson Bulldog. Thanks for Joe giving us a hand this evening on the broadcast.
Also want to give a shout out to our guy Schmitty, Scott Smith, working on the camera on the field for us tonight.
All right, 3rd and about 9. Futrick. Under pressure again. And he's sacked.
So no tight ends.
I think that was number 46.
No tight ends
Landon
in that set.
Moyer.
No tight ends in that set, and based upon the crowd here with the way to go Landons, you think you got that one right, Bruce, correct? But again, I was saying they have to have 40% of their plays have pass plays, and they do have people on the sidelines keeping track of all that, Bruce.
All right. Back to kick, looks like that's number 18, Liam Hart. And he does get it away. Not a very good one, but it does take a south bounce just on the other side of the 50-yard line where the North will take possession, their first possession of the game. Yeah. All right, 1st and 10 from the 48.
Okay, talked a little bit there during the first series about the offense and the rules for them. I'll talk a little bit about the defense and the rules in this Tri-County All-Star game during this set of downs.
All right, that's number 13, the quarterback, and incomplete to Tyler Flick. That is Cole Patrick from E-Town starting at quarterback for the North All-Stars.
So for the defense, the base defense is a 4-3. Both sides need to play that, and the 4 down linemen all need to rush a passer. None of them can drop off in coverage. For the 3 linebackers, there is no blitzing in this game. So you've got the pass rush coming from the front 4, and linebackers cannot blitz.
Okay, 2nd and 10, that's Flick. For about 3.
Tyler Flick
continuing with the rules for the Tri-County All-Star game here on defense. Talked about that 4-3. 4 defense linemen must rush. The 3 linebackers cannot blitz, and all the coverage is man-to-man. And so, again, you have to have 1 back in the offense plus a quarterback. But you're starting to see, a lot of formations here. We saw trips from the South, and we're seeing, 4 receivers here with the North.
Okay, Patrick. Back to pass. Deep, wide open. That's number 84. Dylan Swigger. E-Town combination there for a 49-yard touchdown carry.
Yep. So I was talking about with that man coverage. It's real easy for guys to get vertical here, and if there's any confusion on the coverage, or you can get a guy turned around, I think we're going to see a lot with the vertical game. Ball made it there. I don't know how the humidity is, but it got all the way downfield, and it was good for 6.
Coach Gingrich said pretty much that they were going to be airing it out as much as they could. Extra point, and it's through there by number 81, it looks like. Or, excuse me. Jack Rodenberger with the extra point. Sorry about that.
Nope, 7 minutes and 3 seconds left here in the first quarter, and we have the home team, which is the North on top, 7-0.
Well, last year the game ended 14-7. There wasn't a whole lot of scoring. I did do the game here last year, was reporting on it. There was an early touchdown, and then the defenses took over. So it's going to be interesting to see, if the same MO, shapes up for this one. But like you said, Kerry, communication always the key in these all-star games. And it looks like there was, like I said, a busted coverage there on the South. And a big play touchdown there for the North. That E-Town combination, we'll see how that shakes out for the rest of the night.
So the North getting ready to kick, and they are kicking from the 40 again.
Okay.
Landers and Moore deep to receive.
Rodenberger. Ready to let it go. What a beautiful night. I mean, this is just gorgeous. Another deep boot, another touchback, almost out of the end zone.
That'll be a touchback, bring the ball out to the 20-yard line.
I believe Rodenberger was a special teams player of the year for the Mannheim Touchdown Club this year. And we're ready to go at the South. Let's see who's in their quarterback again. Anthony Futrick of Wilson. We've got 7:03 remaining in the first quarter.
So in the spirit of the game, they're trying to have guys just go one way, not going both offense and defense. Again, that may, as the game goes on, some guys may have to go both ways.
All right, Futrick calling signals. Back to pass. He's chased again. Throws incomplete. He hasn't had much time at all to throw the ball, Kerry.
No, he hasn't. Nice job by that front 4 from the North squad putting the pressure on him.
All right, 2nd and 10 now from the 25. South looking for something offensively here. They've kind of drawn a blank so far. Second possession of the game, a little bit under 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Mannheim Touchdown Club Tri-County All-Star Game. All right, Futrick calling signals. And he's back to pass once again. He's got a little time, but unfortunately, and he fumbles the football. Picked up by the North.
Yeah, I think we're spot on there, Bruce. A little time. It was a very little time at that. He had a chance to set his feet in the pocket, just collapsed. That front four for the North has just really kind of been dominating here.
Nick Stout from Cedar Crest with the recovery of that fumble, and it's 1st and 10 from the 15. The North back in business. Patrick still in there, quarterback. Back to the end zone, incomplete, good coverage there. That was number 13, Jared Colazo from Donegal with some good coverage there. So it makes it 2nd and 10 from the 15. North really trying to take a quick advantage here in this opening quarter.
2nd down and 10.
All right, Patrick. Crossbuck action to number 23. That was Caleb Turner. A little bit. Going to make it 3rd down and about 6. From the 12.
And when we got a chance to talk to Coach Gingrich last week at the banquet, not real complicated, inside zone, outside zone, and just trying to get north and south.
All right, Patrick. Oh, nice pass there to number 5. That's Cole Livingston from E-Town. He's definitely going after the guys he's familiar with, that's for sure. Nice pass there, nice play.
Well, and again, with any of these all-star games, you know, it's you have a couple practices and working on getting your plays in, get timing in, and we have somebody that you're, you know, used to and having that timing down. It's a big plus.
Yeah, yeah. Looks like they're going red gun here with Tyler Flick, and I knew that was coming. Right up the gut, very close, and he's in for the score. Or it looked like he had his arms raised.
We had.
What the heck was that? Well, he got down to about the 1.
2nd goal from the 1.
Yeah, when Flick got in there, there was no question in my mind he was getting the ball. Ooh, bubbles it, but he looks like he made it. Nope. That guy's holding up his hands. See, everybody thinks it's a touchdown because they're looking at the far ref, and it's still 3rd down.
It's a little warm, Bruce. He's just airing out.
All right, 3rd and 1.
4:31 left here in the first quarter. North squad up 7-0 and knocking on the door again.
All right, Flick again. Burrowing his way in there. So, all right. I guess if the elbows are a little less bent on that ref, that it's a touchdown. But he made it in there.
And when you get your O-lineman putting the hands up there, right there, they see it. So,
wow.
So we have the North squad going up here 13-0 early in the first quarter, or partway through the first quarter here, 4:13 left. And if they make this PAT, I'll talk a little bit about scoring and the rules with that.
All right, Rodenberger again. He's been a busy man so far for the North. Boots it through. Wow, and all the way out of the stadium. 14-0 in favor of the North here. The Tri-County All-Star game, 4 minutes, 13 seconds left in the half. We want to thank All right, getting ready for the kickoff here now. The busiest guy on the field so far has been Jack Rodenberger. And Cole Patrick. He's had a good first quarter.
He really has.
Not much chance for the South to get any kind of field position with them booting it out of the end zone each time.
Landers and Moore, deep
Solid
13.
performer for Manheim Township. Nice crowd on hand, Kerry.
Yeah,
I mean, this is a great crowd.
Absolutely.
And he boots it deep, and another touchback. Boy, I tell you, he's been impressive, Kerry.
He absolutely has. And you know, a lot of the Manheim Central faithful out tonight, jerseys on, shirts. No, it's for an all-star game. It's well represented on both sides here, north and south, and football is alive and well in Pennsylvania here in May.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. And we got a new quarterback in there, it looks like. Number 5 in there, a quarterback. And a nice run there.
Dylan Martin now quarterback for the South. His hand
Dylan
on
Martin at
21,
quarterback.
Ryan Gibbs.
And that was
Gavin Stout makes a stop for the North. That's a first down for the South. They're at their own 41-yard line.
nice run there, Kerry. 1st and 10 now. That's the first productive play they've had all night. 1st and 10 from the 40.
Well, they've struggled here a little bit in the first quarter with protecting the passer, and so give your offensive lineman here a little bit of confidence, give them the opportunity to stick it to the D-line a little bit and get the run game going.
There's a pitch out there to number 21. Zion Gibbs from Donegal. And another first down, Kerry.
Good for another first down.
Yeah, nice job with that. And, again, we've talked about that front four, defensively for the North, applying a lot of pressure. So, get the ball outside, around the left side, get your guy out in space a little bit, get some positive yards, and, getting that run game going, getting some positive yards going here for the South. And they've now crossed over into the North's territory.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 49. Nice. Down the center. Oh, intercepted. That's number 1, I believe. Sean Carter. He had a man streaking down the sideline there, Kerry, and just overthrew him a tad.
Yeah, no, great read by Carter. I saw that all the way out there playing center field, and nice job securing the ball, getting some positive yards back, and we had the South crossing over the 50, and now the turnover, and the North has the ball again.
All right. 1st and 10 now from the 19. Cole Patrick still in there at quarterback. Calling signals. That's number 26 in motion. Manzalillo. Down the middle, wide open is number 84, Dylan Swager, all the way out to the 46-yard line. He's been running free in the secondary here. That's the second time, Kerry.
Yep, so I just want to point something out there. Again, talked a little bit about the defensive rules early on, about being in the 4-3. They actually were in a 3-4. So I'm guessing the coaching staffs have a little bit of leeway.
Yep.
Now back into the 4-3.
All right, here's Patrick now. Back to pass again. Nice out there to number 4. That's Isaac Perrone from Manheim Central.
Nope, nice pitch and catch and way to get positive yards.
Yeah, I see them doing that all night with these rules. All right, 2nd down and about 4. North on the move again. Ahead 14-0 over the South here in the Tri-County All-Star game. About 2 minutes to go, quarter 1. And a timeout. Timeout. We want to thank White Family Dental for their sponsorship of this broadcast and their support of the Mannheim Touchdown Club. All right, the North back. That's Manzillo.
Second down and 4 for the North.
Manzillo, excuse me. Deep again, wide open. That's number 11, Alex Dunn, touchdown. 48 yards that time, Kerry. Wow.
Yeah, and that's that vertical passing game. You know, again, rules say you have to have one back in the backfield. They had 2 guys up top, 2 guys down below here, and everybody was going vertical. And you know, if the camera angle, you know, if you were able to see it at home, 3 of the 4 receivers had their guys turned, and really, you know, they had the pick there of who he was going to hit. But that's that vertical passing game, and we can potentially see some big scoring going on here tonight.
Well, it's been an E-Town kind of night so far. Here's Rodenberger now for the extra point, and it's good. 21-0 now in favor of the North. Still 1 minute and 59 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Kerry.
Yeah. So in the rules that, you know, we had a chance to look at, you know, before the game, one of the things in there is to try and keep the game competitive is if at any time you're down by at least 14 and you score at one time during the game, you could opt to receive again. So the South is in that situation right now. If they would score and bring the score to 21-7, they could opt here to you know, receive again. But of course, Bruce, that means when they get the ball here, they're going to have to you know, do something to get into the end zone. We saw the first 2 series they were really trying to pass with no success. Had some real success with the running game to start the last series, and then tried to hit the long ball and got intercepted. And you gotta give it to the North. They capitalized on that and took it right down the field and put them in the position now of being up 21-0 here with 1:59 left in the first quarter.
Well, let's see if he can make it 4 for 4 for touchbacks. Jack Rodenberger, Mannheim Township. Another good deep kick into the end zone. Boy, he's been a big weapon on special teams so far.
It's a great night for kickers. Loose legs.
You know, we'll be naming players of the game on both sides. Both of those MVPs will get a customized game ball from the Ball Girl. You've seen those all over social media. Fantastic. And the balls tonight we're going to be presenting were signed by Matt Nagy at the Mannheim Touchdown Club banquet back there on the 16th. So that's going to be pretty incredible for those kids. I think it's going to be a really nice award, something they'll be able to, you know, cherish for quite some time, that's for sure.
No, absolutely. And tip of the cap to the Mannheim Touchdown Club and the banquet that they do each year before this all-star game. Just a first-class event.
And around the right side there, that's number 26 again. Garrett Longenecker.
Picks up a first down for the South.
I think that was number 26. You know, Kerry, I mean, I know we complain about this a lot, but boy, oh boy, why can't we just have white numbers on jerseys again? That was actually number 28, Naphis Moore from Solanco on that carry. But
all right, so we made it to 1:42 left in the first quarter before I heard that. I was thinking that from the get-go. It's kind of a little bit of it was a weekly thing for us in our broadcast last year. We've had some really interesting. There's a timeout called here on the field. We had some really interesting combinations with jersey colors and numbers, and there were some nights where we just couldn't tell.
Thanks to Daryl Tillman, Remax of Reading, supports Scholastic Sports in Reading. really appreciate Daryl. He's been with me supporting, the broadcast that I've been involved with for some time. Thank you, Daryl and Lisa Tillman.
And we will be entertained at halftime this evening by the All-Star cheerleaders.
About a minute and a half to go here until, or left in the first quarter. 21-0 in favor of the North, Carey. And, the South, they did have at least some semblance of a drive the last time. Had that turnover. They really need something here to get back in the game. But like you said, even if they get behind, they've got the opportunity to receive the kick again, too.
So, 1:32 left here. And to see if they keep trying to capitalize on the run game.
Nice. Oh, incomplete there. That was intended for Nafis Moore. Dylan Martin, the quarterback in there from Donegal.
Just trying to make a play there, get a guy out in the space, high percentage pass, not putting it up with the chance to be picked just a little off on the timing and the development of the play.
Okay, Martin, let's see what he can do here. Oh, looks like somebody jumped on the line. Not sure if it was encroachment or not.
Could that be that's our first penalty tonight, isn't it, Bruce?
It is. It is. That's pretty good for an all-star game. You almost get through an entire quarter without a penalty.
Yep. Yeah, it's just looking at the guys that are out here. We covered some games last fall with some of these guys, and it's just pretty incredible when you look and take a look at what some of these guys accomplished in the winter sports as well, basketball, wrestling, and we have a lot of successful guys here in the spring sports as well.
All right, back to pass. Scrambling wide open. And, he threw it into the crowd there. What? That was, again, number one with the interception, Sean Carter. But he had somebody streaking right down the right side of the sideline, and he missed him. He threw it right into the crowd in the center, Carey. And Carter with his second interception of the night.
Yeah, nice job by him. He's a ball hawk out there. And, yeah, it kind of looked like maybe the Hail Mary attempt in the end zone where it got everybody bunched, and don't know exactly what they were trying to do there scheme-wise. I know, with the verticals that the North has been running, they're getting separation between those guys and streaking them downfield.
In between quarters, we'll go down to Joe Mays for his insight on the first quarter of play. Oh, nice run there by number 10, Leighton Rivera. Running over people down the sidelines. All the way down to about the 30-yard line, Carey. He sure wasn't going to be denied. Don't tell him it's an all-star game.
No, nice job by him, coming over from the left, just a little flip to him, brought it around the right side, and then he just turned into a bowl in a china shop going down the right sideline there.
I think as the game goes on, these guys are going to, football instincts are going to start kicking in. And as we wind down to the end of the first quarter, 21-0 North, let's go down to Joe Mays.
First quarter at the 18th annual
take this opportunity once again to thank our
Tri-County All-Star Game, and so far it's been all North squad, 21-0. A little bit of a home field advantage here. We got multiple Central Banners on the squad, and we got to see Tyler Flick score a first quarter touchdown. Also, Elizabethtown players have been stepping up big time for the North. Cole Patrick, quarterback, making multiple connections with his
CPRS, S Auction,
the North squad also benefiting from two turnovers, picking up a fumble and an interception. So expect a little bit more here in the second quarter as we head towards halftime. And at halftime, we'll have interviews with head coach Matt Gingrich. for the North and for the South Coach Risper. Back to you, Bruce and Gary.
Tomlinson Bumberger Lawn Care, RDC Capital Markets, CLE.
So I'll tell you what, we have a blast every time. I don't have enough opportunity to work with Coach Joe Mays, one of the most talented guys covering sports here in Berks County and through District 3 and in the Lancaster-Lebanon League. Just reeks of Wilson history. All right. First down for the North. That's Flick. And maybe a few.
Grinding out some tough yards there. See what the North does. Here they're about the 26 or so inside the 30.
In motion. Here's Patrick back. He's being chased down. Throws it. Oh, a duck. And it's caught out there. Oh, my. 84 Dylan Swinger came back for the ball, and that's an understatement.
Yeah, there was a great hit out there by a defender for the South squad. Took out one of the refs, but he is up. He's moving. His ball cap is back on, and we're ready to play.
All right. Okay, back to the Wildcat. Give it to Flick. And he's in for the score. The guy was a touchdown machine for Manheim Central, and that's his second one of the night here. And it looks like we've got a little celebration going on with.
Yeah, you know what, Bruce? How about that? This is a team game, and it's a team sport. You go and you score, and the whole team runs down there to celebrate the touchdown.
Well, that's, it's nice to see the kids be able to celebrate. This is the format to do it, obviously. It's their last hurrah as seniors. The last time a lot of these guys are going to be on a football field, and, you got to love that. You really do. In this type of atmosphere, why not? And it looks like we're waiting for Lyman. Here's Rodenberger again. 27-0 now. North over the South here in the Tri-County All-Star game. Rodenberger. Snap, down, kick, good. Out of the stadium. Again, 28-0 now. North over the South.
A lot of time left here, still in the first half. Not at the point, where you're going to panic yet, but we definitely need to see the, South try to put together a drive here, and get some positive yards, and score.
Huge thank you to White Family Dental for your support of the Manheim Touchdown Club and the Tri-County All-Star Game. Really appreciate your support. Thank you so much. All right, now it's crunch time here for the South. If they want to get back in this game, I think this is where it's got to be, Kerry.
Yeah, absolutely. Get down, get a score on the board, and then invoke that opportunity to, receive again.
Well, let's see if Rodenberger can make it 5 for 5 on touchbacks.
Well, and, part of the rules that we got for the All-Star game is, each player should, at least a minimum of 15 plays. And, as a kicker here for the North, just solely kicking, if he did nothing else, he would have that probably here in the first half.
Oh, just short. Looks like that's number 21 with the ball, Zion Gibbs. And he doesn't want to get on either. I think, the instinct's starting to kick in here, Kerry.
Well, again, these guys have been playing this game for a long time. Like you said, for some of them, it's the last time they'll ever get to put the helmet on, the shoulder pads on, and be able to do this. And, these guys have been through a lot of battles through their high school career. And to come out here and to do this in May, they love the game. They love the game.
Futrick back in at quarterback. from Wilson High School. Ooh, he's giving that to number 26. That's Garrett Longenecker, and down the sideline he goes. Into North territory, down to about the 46. Good run there. Almost fumbled it in the backfield.
Yeah, that play had potential for a lot of momentum for either the North or the South, and the North came out on top there. Defensive player, number 51 for the South, could have blown that up in the backfield and missed, and turns into a huge gain. Puts the North back across the 50 and in the South territory again with 10:39 left here in the second quarter.
All right, Futrick. Calling signals. Quick out. That's number 26, Longenecker again. Not for a whole lot that time.
Longenecker on the reception.
If you just join us, welcome to our BCTV broadcast of the Tri-County All-Star Game. Again, majority of these guys are All-Stars from all the different teams in the Lancaster-Lebanon League. Tri-County, of course, Wilson West Lawn is a Berks County team that plays in the Lancaster-Lebanon League. So we have Lancaster, Lebanon, and Berks County with Wilson represented here tonight.
Yeah, it's one that, quite honestly, we're really trying to promote everything that's, going on here with, the Mannheim Touchdown Club and what they do, and what a great organization, along with this game, sponsoring this game. Futrick, it's out to the big boy out of the backfield. That's number 33.
Again, we're,
buried. Riley Good from Hempfield there. I think he was about ready to take the handoff.
Yeah, no, that was a great job by Good. Good job by Good. He did, something there that we haven't seen much out of the North defense or the South defense, and making a big play and a stop and actually causing negative yards.
Couple protecting the quarterback there. So that North defensive line so far has really controlled the line of scrimmage. That's for sure. Okay, Futrick.
The previous play, he should have had the sack. Holding by the offensive line, probably an understatement there. He got totally just clotheslined and wrapped from behind. But
they're all wide open. Patrick hits Isaac Perone. Touchdown! Wow! 67 yards that time. Boy, it's been big play night. Rodenberger threw again. 35-0. Wow. Nobody saw this coming, that's for sure.
No, last week at the banquet, we joked a little bit. If there's an over-under, go with the over. And we're definitely seeing that vertical passing game from the North being the big factor here so far in the first half of this Tri-County All-Star game.
Landis Express, thank you for your support of this BCTV Friday night football broadcast. Landis looking for good over-the-road and local drivers. Contact Landis Express today. All right, Kerry, 7 minutes, 39 seconds to go until halftime. 35-0. The North, boy, it's been big play time all night, and boy, the South has just got to do something here to get back in this. I don't know, what they can do offensively here, but defensively, they got to try and stop those guys.
No, they need to do something here to experience some success. Get a couple positive run plays going. Reach in that bag of tricks and try and find something.
All right, here's Rodenberger. Deep again, and another touchback. But see, I thought you said they could run it out, but then the ref is not letting them run it out. So I thought maybe they were going to alert them of the rules on that kickoff. But all right, 1st and 10, 20-yard line for the South. Oh, excuse me, 25-yard line. And let's see who's back in there at quarterback. It is Anthony Futrick once again from Wilson. All right, let's see what the South can do here to get on a quick score before halftime. Futrick back, out in the flat, caught, nice gain down the sideline, going up the sideline. That's number 20, Austin Landers from Cocalico.
Yeah, nice job by him. Come back, securing the ball, and getting those yards after the catch, getting them, into the North territory.
Yeah, got the ball out of his hands quickly and let the back do the rest.
Got 1st and 10, balls on the North's 45-yard line. See what the South can do here.
7-12 till halftime. Futrick looking, man covered. Now he's going deep and wrestling, and a great grab near the end zone.
I think they're going to mark him down to 1. That was a great job.
Great catch there by Hilton Michael of Warwick.
Down at the 1-yard line, it'll be 1st and goal South.
Nice job by the South offensive line there, just gritting it out, getting Futrick enough time, and he really reached back and and gave that one a ride. I think he gave it everything he had, and just a nice ball. And props to the receiver going up there and getting that. That could have easily turned into another pick, but it was one of those situations of who wants it more.
Absolutely, Kerry. He went up and got that ball, and like you said, who wanted it more? Well, Hilton Michael wanted it more on that play. So Futrick and the South in business here on the 1. And in Longenecker. Is it a touchdown? Oh, yeah, the arms are extended. Okay.
And it was the ref closest this time.
All right. Good to see the South on the board, and quickly.
No, really, first time we saw it there, a real, big home run shot by the South to get them downfield quick.
All right, lining up for the extra point, that's number 18, Liam Hart from Penn Manor. Snap, down, kick, good. 35-7 now. North over the South. Thank you very much, Reading Alloys, for underwriting the BCTV broadcast of Friday Night Football, not only for this game, for the upcoming season. Reading Alloys, lots of good jobs available. Give them a call.
Nice job there on the PAT by the Penn Manor kicker. Of course, Penn Manor right there in Millersville. And if you just joined our broadcast, both of our head coaches here for the North and the South, both Millersville grads.
Deep to receive for the North, Darian Wrestler and Will Rivers.
All right, looks like he's got a kickoff from the right hash. Hart from Penn Manor.
And just talking a little bit there about, the Ville, of course, part of the PSAC East here in Pennsylvania. And, obviously a little biased. I played football here, high school and college, but Pennsylvania football is an incredible thing, a great thing, great D1 programs, FBS, FCS, the PSAC, both the East and West, top D2 conference, in America. And, our D3 programs in Pennsylvania as well. It's just a great state for football.
All right. Touchbacks have been the story of the night when it's been the kickoffs there. Liam Hart with that one for the South. So the North will take over on the 25-yard line, 6:31 to go until halftime And they lead 35-7. So when does that thing kick in when they can receive the kickoff again, Kerry?
If they're down by 14 points in the rules that we got, by 14 or more at one point in the game, they can invoke that rule to receive.
Oh, it only is at one point of the game, not every. Okay.
No, not every time.
Okay. Caleb Turner there with the carry. And we second and, boy, about 9.5.
Great night here in Mannheim.
And a great night so far for Cole Patrick, a quarterback here for the North. He's just been stellar. And he's back to pass again, looking deep for number 6. Oh, great defense there. That was Darren Ressler going for the ball. Nice defense there by Noah Santiago of McCaskey. That was a real a battle there for the ball, Kerry.
No, it was. And, again, it looked like, coming down the left sideline here, he may have had a step on him, had to slow down, kind of come back for the ball, gave defender the opportunity to put himself in position to make a play, and a big play it was.
All right, 3rd down and 9. Big play here for the South. Patrick, back to pass. Looking down the sidelines again. That's going to number 14. A great grab there. Will Rivers, and he won't go down. Wow, all the way down to the 33-yard line.
Some wrestling going on for the ball. Ball came loose. He got it again. So, and again, earlier in the game I had talked about, the offense and the rules for them, and it was supposed to be a quarterback +1. That time, though, it was an empty backfield, and they had trips out to the right, 3 receivers, and, two down here, and starting to open up the passing game a little bit.
Looks like 7-on-7 with pads. All right, here's Patrick. Oh, around the end there, Cole Livingston. And, a horse collar that they didn't call. They are really letting them play, Kerry. I think they want to get this one over or something.
Yeah, I think we've only had 1 penalty so far, and that's, at half the line jumping off.
Yeah, they're letting them play. 2nd down, nice gain there on 1st down. 2nd down at about 4. At the 27-yard line. 4:32 to go till halftime here of the Tri-County All-Star Game in Mannheim, Pennsylvania. Patrick across the middle. Nice. That's number 11, Alex Dine. Yeah. Boy, the E-Town skill position players are just eating them alive. Yeah.
A little something new there with the North on offense as well. A little bit, going across the middle. Of course, they're on the short field here, so throwing those home run balls on the verticals, not necessarily an option.
All right, Patrick. Inside handoff this time, and I thought he was down. Nice penetration there by number 97, Nick Coomer of Warwick.
Yeah, we saw him play last season during our coverage in the fall, and no, he's a player, and he's actually going to be going to the University of Delaware to play. So we've got a blue hen out there making plays in this Tri-County All-Star Game.
All right, Patrick now. And again on the inside again to Livingston. Not a lot there this time, though. Just maybe down to the 9. That's going to make it 3rd down.
Yeah, let's go on the tackle for the South.
3rd and about 7. 3 minutes to go here, Kerry, before halftime. This is a key defensive stand here for the South. They really can't allow any more points. Patrick looking for the corner of the end zone. Incomplete. Over through number 6, Hilton Michael.
And brings up a 4th down. See what the North elects to do here.
Looks like they're going for it.
Through this first half, I think we've kind of just become accustomed to them going down the field and scoring TDs. And yeah, looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, they've had a lot of big plays here this first half. So Patrick, oh yeah, encroachment there on the defense is going to take him in half the distance. Let's see what Coach Gingrich dials up this time. .220 until halftime. 35-7 in favor of the North, and they are threatening once again. Patrick. Wide open in the back of the end zone, but he's out of bounds. Nice grab by Cole Livingston, but he didn't get the feet down. So that will turn it over on downs to the South. Huge play there, Kerry.
No, absolutely, and that's what we've been waiting to see. The South come up with that play, make a stop. They did it, and hey, credit to them. Their backs were up against the wall, and they made it happen. But tall task for them here with 2:06 left in the second quarter, and looking to pretty much have to go the length of the field to hit pay dirt.
Yeah, not a bad play by Coach Gingrich. I mean, go for it, or like you said, have to go the length of the field in case they miss it. Futrick still in there at quarterback for the South All-Stars. A little confusion there on what play they want. And they call timeout.
Timeout now.
Thank you so much, White Family Dental, for your support of the Mannheim Touchdown Club and the Tri-County All-Star Game. Appreciate everything you do to support high school sports in the Lancaster-Lebanon League area. Okay, back to live action. I am just covered in, every time we go somewhere, I always get covered in something. I guess that's because we're al fresco, gang. I mean, that's our calling card. We're outside with the fans. That's what we are. We are fans doing this game as we hope you fans like it.
But it is a beautiful night here in Mannheim, Bruce, so I don't think a camera crew up on top of a box is going to pour a tarp full of water on you tonight. So.
Yeah, the memories we have of last year.
And I wouldn't change it for anything.
I wouldn't, and hopefully, we can bring those same memories to the fans of Berks County with our coverage on BCTV this year. I know that we're just enormously excited about, bringing football back to television in Berks County.
No, absolutely. It's going to be exciting.
All right, here's Futrick. Nice out there. That's number 20, Austin Landers.
And I guess we'll have to wait and see, but possibly, maybe, we can have a little bit drier fall than last season. Even in this day and age with all the turf fields that are out there now, just the weather last season really played havoc on the schedules.
Yeah, it was you have to give credit to all the schools last year and battling through just the worst weather conditions for a football season I can ever remember. Beginning it was rain, and the end it was snow. All right, Futrick going deep. He's heaving it. Oh, incomplete. Two guys battling for it out there. Hilton Michael. These one-on-one matchups here, the last few series have been really fun to watch.
It is, and again with the rules saying everything has to be man-to-man coverage. That's it. It's these one-on-one matchups, and Yeah, one thing is every kid has been going hard out here. You know, you can tell these guys all just love the game. You know, they love the game of football, and just really appreciate this opportunity to play tonight.
And you know, hats off to the fans. I mean, we just have a great crowd here. You know, with the send-off of these players. That's number 18 there with the punt. Liam Hart there from Penn Manor. Nice kick, getting them out from the shadow of their end zone anyway, out to midfield. Just what the doctor ordered for them, Kerry.
Yeah, no, you couldn't ask more of your punter there. Yeah, I mean, and the All-Star game and having different personnel working together, you know, the priority is not having a miscue, but to get it out and get out to the 50, that's just a great job.
Yeah, nice effort there. All right, we've got 23 seconds left until halftime. They've been airing it out all game. I don't think they're going to stop now.
Single back, and you got trips here to the left, 3 receivers down closest to us.
Patrick, right down the gut. Oh, just overthrows. Looks like that was number 84 again, Dylan Swager. Swager's had one heck of a first half, and, you know, on the receiving side there. Big guy, too, 6'2", 215, good-looking football player.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and, yeah, no, he gets vertical. He's going to work out in the night with the amount of yards he's run north and south here. We talked about that a little bit earlier, just the athletes out here before the game. They mentioned, you know, one of the guys is involved in, you know, the States with track earlier today, then's here and playing in this game tonight. 17
seconds, Patrick. Across, nice grab there. Beautiful catch by number 7, Hilton Ridley, Manheim Township. There's a good-looking athlete there, 6'2", 196. I mean, he was just striding across the field. Patrick hit him right in stride there with a beautiful pass.
No, great job. And again, so many great programs here in the Lancaster Lebanon League, and of course with Manheim Township and Coach Evans. You know, great culture there, well-coached kids, great program, and you know, it's great to see all the schools here from the Lancaster Lebanon League tonight represented. These guys coming out and making all their schools proud.
Oh, gosh, you got to love these broadcasts. If anybody could see what was going on. Oh, boy. And we love bringing them to you, gang. We really do.
It's always easy for me, Bruce. You guys are the techie guys. You take care of everything. I just come on, slap on the headset, you know, talk about football. But, you know, between you guys on the headset and the walkie-talkies, communicating with our folks on the sidelines, our cameras down there, Coach Joe Mays.
All right, Patrick here. One last play, looks like. 9 seconds left. And he's sacked. First sack of the night there. Number 23. Beautiful play there. Joe Underwood from LS. Yeah. And a timeout. Looks like 3 seconds left. Looks like the North did call timeout there.
Great job. That's how you can stop anything big from happening, is putting the quarterback on his back.
All right, 3 seconds until halftime, 35-7. North trying to really take a commanding advantage here. And they're bringing in Rodenberger here, 51-yard attempt. Do they have records on the longest field goal? I don't know. In this game, I don't know. But he's got the leg for it. Let's see if they can get the timing down. Obviously, always something, you know, difficult in an all-star game between snapper and holder. They've not worked before, and timing with the kicker. Looks like Sean Carter's holding.
Ball's on the left hash, right for the kicker.
Oh, from a dead stop, just short.
Yeah,
just what I talked about there, Kerry. Sometimes the timing here in these all-star games, and that ends the half. 35-7 in favor of the North. Well, they had some big plays. Cole Patrick with some big plays. Let's go down on the sidelines here to Joe Mays, and he's got Matt Gingrich from the North team.
This time I direct your attention to the center of the field for a very important presentation. The A-Landis Brackville Scholarship Athlete Award
with North
has been
Squad
presented
head
since
coach Matt Gingrich.
1988 to the outstanding male and female senior scholar athletes in the Lancaster
Was there something
League.
going into this game that
To be eligible, the recipients must have a minimum of a 3.5 GPA
we knew
and be
that Cole could
participating
throw.
in
We knew we had a lot of
or
athletes,
varsity
so as long as
sports
our
during
line
their
could hold
senior
up, we
year.
thought we were in good shape. So
The
we had
award
three
is presented
athletes
by
that
the
are
Brackville
as good as
family
I've ever
in honor
coached
of
in
their
my life.
father,
Yeah,
Landis
he had great
Brackville,
chemistry
who
with
was the
his
first
own
executive
E-Town
director
receivers and
of
also
the
with
league,
your man
what
in
was
Central
formed in
Barons, kind of a home field
1972.
advantage for them.
The Manheim
Does that come
Touchdown
into
Club
play, that
began
energy
offering
and swagger having this
scholarships to
home
each
field with the
recipients
Central
in
guys and the crowd behind
2006.
them?
Well, apparently
The
that
Manheim
penalty that we
Touchdown
should have had
Club
on the
is
extra
proud
point does.
to
I did
present
not
a
know about that.
$1,000
So,
scholarship
but yes,
to two
I
very
think you get the home
deserving
crowd, and I
individuals.
think the kids are
One
pretty
is
jacked
with us
up to be
tonight,
on this
one
side.
is not.
That is apparently an annual thing. I remember that happening last year, so I think it's a North
Recipient
Squad
on the field from
tradition.
Elko High School is
I was a little
Riley
red.
Schuler.
Yeah, we
fired
could
up.
tell, but kids being kids, it's an all-star game. It's a little bit looser,
Yes.
But is there a
Riley Schuler excelled
certain
in
limitation in terms of what
the
you're
true
able to do that is
three-sport
most difficult to
athlete, with
overcome?
4 letters
There's
in
only
soccer, 4
man
letters in
defense,
basketball,
rushing.
2
What is
letters
the
in
toughest
track
thing
and
as
field.
coaches
In
to
soccer, she was a
react to?
four-time
Biggest
Section 3
difficulty
first team
is in
selection,
practice with
as well
attendance.
as Section
So
3's
it actually
most
has
valuable
nothing to do
player
with out
3
here.
times.
It is the attendance of getting
She
kids
was a
there. because you got
two-time
baseball
All-State
players, you got lacrosse
selection and
players,
helped the
you got
Raiders win
kids
4
with
section
graduate.
titles,
You got
as
all
well
these
as the
things.
Lancaster London
That's the
League and
toughest part.
District
Actually,
3
the game's
titles
easy.
in 2018.
Now you have a few of your Anvil Kelowna players
She
on the
carried
roster
a
this year. Last I knew it was 3.
GPA and plans to
What's it
major
like
in
to be able to coach
biology
them one more
at Lehigh
time?
University.
It's been great. All 3 of those kids,
Congratulations.
2 of them are 4-year starters, and
The other
third one's
not
one of
with
the
us
best kids I've
tonight
ever
is Connor
met. So it's been
Shields
great to
from
have them one
Warwick
more
High
time.
School.
2 of them actually got here
Congratulations to
late.
Connor as
They had a
well.
baseball game up in Cumberland Valley, so they got here as quick as they could.
Well, it's great to have them here.
Yes,
I'm sure you're great to see them one more time.
Yep.
Outside of your AC guys, who is the biggest competitor or athlete that you noticed this week that you maybe weren't aware of?
Well, Tyler Flick is as good of a player as I've ever seen in high school. There's no reason he's not in the Big 33 or the East-West. He is as good of a player. I coached East-West. He's as good of any player that I saw in that whole time.
Yeah,
he's amazing.
He was an incredible player. I got to see him last year a few times. He's a heck of a player, and we saw him score already once tonight. A couple more things.
Yeah.
What can we expect from Anvil Kelowna this year in 2019? Do you have a lot of guys coming back? Are you going to be some fresh faces?
Well, we got 25 seniors coming back, so we have a chance to be very good. The biggest question is, what are they going to do in the offseason? So you look at a lot of these kids, it's personal motivation with everything that they do. And if our kids want to do it, they can, but it's up to them. It's there, it's for the taking, but it's their choice.
Last thing, your team has been very active in supporting a young Anvil Kelowna resident, Evan Olsch, who's battling a brain tumor. Is there anything you want to say, words of encouragement, get his story out there, get people familiar so they can help out in some way?
Well, Evan has a brain tumor. He had one, they cut it out, everything was good, and then they found out that it was a rare form. So right now we're raising money for him. We do a t-shirt fundraiser. We have 50 extra that we haven't sold yet, so if anyone's interested, they can come and see me. Right now, we've raised over $2,200 just to help the parents drive back and forth to shop.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good luck in the second half.
Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, guys. Check back with me in a little bit. We'll have Coach Reisberg from the South Side in a little bit. Back to you, Bruce and Carey.
All right, thanks to Coach Joe Mays and Coach Matt Gingrich there. Good stuff there. I had the unique opportunity to have an interview with the head coach of the Chicago Bears, Matt Nagy, at the Manheim Touchdown Club banquet. A thrill for me, a lifetime Bears fan. I grew up in Northwest Indiana. So we'll just go to that interview. I think the words speak for themselves. I'm thrilled to have Matt Nagy, head coach of the Chicago Bears. You can see that we're actually not at the ballpark now. This is at the banquet, the awards banquet being held on the 16th. Matt, thank you very much. It's a pleasure meeting you, sir. How was the trip in?
It was good. It was easy. Nice and short and sweet, and got good weather here. It's raining back in Chicago, so it's nice to see the sun.
Well, as a lifelong Bears fan, this is a thrill of a lifetime for me. I never thought, you know, when I moved to southeastern Pennsylvania that I would have the opportunity to talk to the head coach of the Chicago Bears. But, you know, you were talking to the other media guys just a few moments ago, and you said you were here 2 years ago. Take us through the last 2 years on what that that's meant for you.
Well, it's meant a lot. I could stand here for hours and tell you about it. It's been a big, important 2 years for myself and my family, but it's all about coming back and all the support that you get as a local player here, former player, and now as a coach. It's just great to have, and you feel it, you love it, you want to be able to come back and give back.
You know, all these players, all these coaches have the same dream that you had, you know, when you were here 2 years ago and when you were playing quarterback here at Manheim Central. What's some of the advice that you would give these guys right now so that they can achieve, you know, the goals that you obviously have?
Probably the biggest piece that we all learn, and us as adults as well, there's failures that happen. You know, there's this roadmap that there's going to be detours and roadblocks and different ways that you got to go throughout the next 15, 20 years of your life, and you don't know where it's going to take you. And as long as you just kind of treat people the right way, you do things the right way, and you stay the course, normally good things happen. So I think that's the biggest thing right now. These kids are so young. And but before you know it, as we were just saying over there, it goes really quick. You have 4 kids like I do that are heading off into high school, and so you just want to cherish every moment.
Just as from a Chicago guy with a guy who's moved into Chicago now, what's something about Chicago that probably people around the country don't know that they should know about Chicago?
Well, I don't know if it's that they don't know it, but the one thing that I've realized over the past 365 days plus is just how authentic and real and how smart they are with the game. You know, everyone's fans. They all love their teams in different ways. But just listening to the fans and the city talk about the games, whether it's at different banquets or organizations, you're talking to people, you come to appreciate that. And so they ask good questions, and I love that.
Well, hopefully I asked some good questions. I want to thank you very much for the opportunity to meet you, and best of luck next season. We're all rooting for you.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
Attention parents and coaches. Do you wish you had a safe social media platform for your youth athletes? Fortunately for you, there's a revolutionary new app that helps with just that. Introducing Small Player, Big Play. Small Player, Big Play app provides young athletes, parents, and coaches a user-friendly sports social media platform. The app allows users to connect with friends, make new friends, create groups, text, chat, and post pictures and videos of you and your teammates participating in your favorite sport or activity. To begin, users can simply download and sign up for the app using an email account. Younger users have the ability to sign up using their smartphone and a parent's email address. From there, users can begin to interact and engage with other users of the app. Small Player Big Play app also gives users the ability to live stream full games and events. You can live stream your event so that friends, family, or anyone in the world can see you in action. Users can also share posts from the app to their other social media accounts like Facebook and Twitter. What are you waiting for? Get in the game and share your love of sports with the world. Download the Small Player Big Play app today.
At White Family Dental, you'll find a community of people sharing their interests, lives, and goals. When you arrive at any one of our 4 locations, you'll be greeted by a friendly and experienced team of professionals working together to make your visit as relaxed and stress-free as possible. You can trust you will get the care you want, not just the care you need. At White Family Dental, taking care of our patients and each other is what we're all about.
Attention parents and coaches. Do you wish you had a safe social media platform for your youth athletes? Fortunately for you, there's a revolutionary new app that helps with just that. Introducing Small Player, Big Play. Small Player Big Play app provides young athletes, parents, and coaches a user-friendly sports social media platform. The app allows users to connect with friends, make new friends, create groups, text, chat, and post pictures and videos of you and your teammates participating in your favorite sport or activity. To begin, users can simply download and sign up for the app using an email account. Younger users have the ability to sign up using their smartphone and a parent's email address. From there, users can begin to interact and engage with other users of the app. Small Player Big Play app also gives users the ability to live stream full games and events. You can live stream your event so that friends, family, or anyone in the world can see you in action. Users can also share posts from the app to their other social media accounts like Facebook and Twitter. What are you waiting for? Get in the game and share your love of sports with the world. Download the Small Player, Big Play app today.
At White Family Dental, you'll find a community of people sharing their interests, lives, and goals. When you arrive at any one of our 4 locations, you'll be greeted by a friendly and experienced team of professionals working together to make your visit as relaxed and stress-free as possible. You can trust you will get the care you want, not just the care you need. At White Family Dental, taking care of our patients and each other is what we're all about.
Attention parents and coaches. Do you wish you had a safe social media platform for your youth athletes? Fortunately for you, there's a revolutionary new app that helps with just that. Introducing Small Player, Big Play. Small Player, Big Play app provides young athletes, parents, and coaches a user-friendly sports social media platform. The app allows users to connect with friends, make new friends, create groups, text, chat, and post pictures and videos of you and your teammates participating in your favorite sport or activity. To begin, users can simply download and sign up for the app using an email account. Younger users have the ability to sign up using their smartphone and a parent's email address. From there, users can begin to interact and engage with other users of the app. Small Player Big Play app also gives users the ability to live stream full games and events. You can live stream your event so that friends, family, or anyone in the world can see you in action. Users can also share posts from the app to their other social media accounts like Facebook and Twitter. What are you waiting for? Get in the game and share your love of sports with the world. Download the Small Player, Big Play app today.
At White Family Dental, you'll find a community of people sharing their interests, lives, and goals. When you arrive at any one of our 4 locations, you'll be greeted by a friendly and experienced team of professionals working together to make your visit as relaxed and stress-free as possible. You can trust you will get the care you want, not just the care you need. At White Family Dental, taking care of our patients and each other is what we're all about.
Coach Risberg, who also roams the field Friday nights at Donegal.
Correct.
Coach, how did you get the job as the head guy for this All-Star game?
It goes by rotation.
Okay.
When I was assistant at Donegal about 9 or 10 years ago, we did it. It's every 9 or 10 year rotation. Teams just kind of switch it around, and it was our turn this year.
Excellent. You bring your whole staff with you?
Yeah, my whole staff's coaching with me. And,
Awesome. So this past season was your first year as a head man at
my
Donegal?
first as head, yes.
Successful season. You got 6 wins.
Yep.
First one was against Pequot Valley as head coach.
Yep.
Congratulations on that.
Thanks.
What can we expect from your Donegal team entering year 2?
We lost 13 or 14 seniors at graduation. We only have 5 seniors on the team this year. So we're going to be pretty young, but we're experienced up front. We have a lot of linemen back. Skill guys that got time last year, so they're going to step in for the seniors.
Well, good luck this year coming up.
Thank you.
Coming back to this game, there's a couple of special rules about All-Star games that you have to abide by. What's the toughest one for you and your players to overcome?
Defensively. Defensively, you line up the same way every time. It's man-to-man.
Man-on-man.
And that's it's an offensive showcase. It really is. And the defense is the limiting factor.
The offensive playbook for this, do you use with Donegal? You run wing T. Is
Right.
that something different for
No,
this?
there's no way we can teach kids that they practice
Wing T, right?
So we kind of pro-style offense and change it that way.
Now, last I checked the rosters, you had a few players from Donegal with you this
Yes.
year. What's it like to be able to coach them as seniors one more time?
It's awesome. It's awesome. I was real excited when they got voted on the team. Yeah, it's great to coach those kids. I see them every day in school, and they're real excited.
Outside of your guys that you know, those 4 or 5 guys that are here with you, who's a new player on your South squad that you were most excited to coach or that stood out the most over the 8 practices?
Nick Cooper. Yep, he's probably arguably the best player on the team, offensively and defensively.
University of Delaware?
Going to University of Delaware, full-ride scholarship. He's special.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but your Donegal team actually got the best of AC in the
Yes, we did.
last year?
We did.
You took it to Coach Gingrich in the regular season.
We did.
Did you guys get to talk much about those types of things before the game?
Yeah, a little bit. We talked a little bit about it. We josh each other with that. He's okay. We're okay.
A lot of fun. So, what can we expect from your team in the second half?
We got to stop throwing the ball. We threw the ball over 3 times in the first half. We had a miscommunication on defense with his officer right there. It's 4 scores. So we tighten those things up at halftime, and hopefully we can stop them on defense here.
Well, best of luck. Thanks for taking time to talk with us, and good luck.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Back to you guys.
Welcome back to Eldon Ratu Stadium here at Manheim Central High School for the second half of the Tri-County All-Star Game, the inaugural broadcast of Friday Night Football here on BCTV. Thank you, fans, for joining us. I know we've had a lot of fun bringing the game to you so far. It's 35-7 in favor of the North All-Stars over the South Lancaster Lebanon League All-Stars. And Kerry, what do you look for in the second half?
I look for these guys to come out and keep playing the game they love and, keep getting after it. I know the score's, a little lopsided at this point, but I don't expect anybody to just roll over. I expect these guys to come out, play hard, and see what the South can do to try and get back into this ball game.
Liam Hart, and they're letting them run it out right up the gut there and breaking free. Will Rivers, great return there.
Great job. Got the ball out past the 35, and with that, North and South just got upfield. Great starting position here.
All right, what a lovely evening. I mean, beautiful temperature, slight breeze, great night for these senior athletes. Their curtain call in Lancaster Lebanon League football.
Yeah, we got the lights on, Friday night lights here in May.
Incredible. Cole Patrick, who had a whale of a first half. John Walk told me at halftime that he had 306 yards passing. Incredible. Wow. Incredible. Well, when you're the only quarterback on the roster, I guess you are going to get big stats in a game like this.
Well, you're throwing for 306 in the first half. I mean, most guys would love having that for their final game line stat. Just incredible halftime too. Just catching up with so many people from football world.
Patrick, Handing it off there to number 5, Cole Livingston. Around the end. Oh, boy, that was, I think that had to be called. I don't think he really meant it. He just couldn't stop there, Kerry. Number 6. That was Hilton Michael. I think that was by accident, but a whale of a hit out of bounds. And that draws the flag. Not what the South needed. They really need to get a stop if they expect to get back in this game and be able to use that freebie, get the ball back when they score card out of the pocket.
No, it's again, it's an emotional game, but playing smart too within that emotion and not hurting your team by doing that stuff.
Patrick back to pass. Down the sideline, wide open. That's number 6. Oh, and he's on the mark again. Touchdown to Darian Ressler from Hempfield. I mean, he's been money all night. Cole Patrick, incredible.
They make it look like this is the end of the season. They've been doing it all along, just pitch and catch and putting up another touchdown here for the North.
Almost looks like I said, the first half almost looks like 7-on-7 with pads sometimes. Okay, Jack Rodenberger, Manheim Township. Snap, down, kick, and it's good. 42-7. Boy, 10:57 in the third quarter. So right off the bat, Kerry, another big play, quick strike touchdown for the North. That's been their MO all night long.
It really has. And again, I know we had our interview down there on the sideline with Coach Gingrich and just caught up with him for a few minutes after that as well. And, it's the same stuff he talked about, with us at the banquet. He said, I got some guys that can fly. And he said, 3 of them. I was like, watching that coverage, that man-to-man coverage in the first half there. I said, 3 out of your 4 guys that are getting vertical, have steps on the defenders from the South. So, of course, you got to have a quarterback that can get it down the field and get it to them, and that's been the recipe for success here for the North, pretty much through the whole first half, and here with the first series here in the second half.
Well, kudos to our show producer, Louis Galan. I mean, done a terrific job tonight. Tom Klitsch on main camera. Absolutely great work tonight, guys. Smitty down on the sideline, the team of Smitty and Coach Joe. What a great team, Kerry.
You guys are amazing, and I always say I'm just so spoiled because I come from football world, just come in, throw on the headset, talk about football, something I'm passionate about and love, and you guys put it all together.
We are fans. We don't do this for a living. We're definitely not professionals, as you guys can probably attest to, but we love this game. We love, showing the fans, these players, and especially here in their curtain call, their last game, being able to chronicle it. This game will be archived on YouTube. They'll be able to go back and watch that, and 2 lucky MVPs are going to get a customized game ball from the ball girl signed by Matt Nagy. I mean, you couldn't ask for much more. All right, back to live action. South with the ball. And not much gain there. That's Dylan Martin back in from Donegal at quarterback.
South opening up here, kind of coming out in a little bit old school, pro eye there, fullback, tailback, tight end, and again, we saw they did have a little bit of success getting some running game going in the first half. Unfortunately, the passing game, early they had difficulty protecting the passer, and then we saw a couple, errant throws and picks that kind of stymied some of their drives.
Okay, Martin.
Single back this time.
Calling signals. Back to throw, and he's under pressure. Ooh, and he's sandwiched there. Number 54 in there, Tyler Dougherty.
Yeah, it's really been tough for the South, for quarterbacks having the opportunity to set their feet. And, you know, it was pretty much a just pull it and go and try and get some positive yards out. But it does bring up, I believe, third down now.
Yeah, big hit on Dylan Martin. Let's see what the South can do.
Early here in the third, 9:19 left in the third quarter. We got a third down and 4. South has to get a first down to keep this drive alive.
Martin, quick out. Oh, is that intercepted?
Yep.
It is. Number 3, great anticipation by Ian Margin.
You know,
Northern Lebanon.
That is a great job by Margit there. You know, again, you know, trying to go for a high percentage pass just to get the first down. He totally jumped that route. Again, you know, with the score, you know, is what it is. A little bit of a moral victory there for maybe a South because he went down right after picking it. But, you know, those, you know, typically, you know, you see that when jump the route like that, you just take it to the house the other way.
Well, the North back in business once again. Cole Patrick. And that's a running around the end there. That's number 23. Caleb Turner.
Caleb Turner taking the handoff.
Maybe about 3 yards.
So we'll kind of see what the North does here again, you know, with the kind of the script for the All-Star game was at least 40% of your plays need to be passing plays. I think the North certainly has their percentage covered here so far in this game. See if they kind of keep it on the ground, just try and grind it out a little bit.
Patrick. Back to throw. Under pressure this time. Looking for anybody open. Nice catch there. Dylan Swager. He's had a whale of a game.
You know, you know, we've seen so many awesome throws, you know, from the quarterback position here for the North tonight. He's done a great job. You know, I think part of what's really impressive of that is, you know, it wasn't just dropping back and picking them apart. He had a move. He kind of got flush from the pocket, but just the presence and the poise he showed and rolling out to the right a little bit and then, you know, hitting his big-time target again. That was a very mature quarterback play for him, and it was kind of nice to see, you know, him having that skill set and that ability and keeping cool.
Yeah, that's where, you know, like the football instinct. Oh, and he's running this time. Little change of pace. You know, that's where, you know, the football instincts just kick in. You know, I mean, whether you're playing with someone you've played with your whole life on your high school team or whether you're in these all-star games, you know, you're going to react. You've done enough reps where you're going to react. And the same thing with Swager, you know, coming back to the ball there, finding the open space. You know, these guys in their swan song on Lancaster Lebanon football, but boy, awful talented out there.
Get your 50-50 tickets ready. We'll be announcing that ticket in just a few minutes.
All right, Patrick now.
Single back, 2 receivers to each side.
Oh, deep down the center, touchdown. Oh, incomplete. Dropped the ball. Boy, Hilton Ridley almost had that one.
For Hilton Ridley. And knocked away from
Gonna make it 3rd and 8, Carey. 6:54 to go here in the third quarter. 42-7 in favor of the North squad. They're in blue. I think you can see the team colors down on our screen there. Patrick. Oh, looking across the middle again. Oh, boy, that looked like Hilton Ridley. What a grab. Ho, ho, ho. In traffic, went up and pulled it down.
Yeah, nice job for redemption there of not getting 6. Making up for it there and just widening the lead for the North squad here. But again, it's like, you know, again, it's a team sport. You know, some really nice combinations going on, pitch and catch, quarterbacks, receivers. Great job by the offensive line. I mean, it's a great team effort.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Rodenberger now. Snap down, kick. It's through and good. 48-7. in favor of the North team.
White.
Thanks to White Family Dental and your support of the Mannheim Touchdown Club and the Tri-County All-Star Game. White Family Dental, thank you very, very much. All right, 6:33 here to go, Carrie, 49-7. In favor of the North. And, you know, the tough part about the South there is they just haven't been able to get that passing game going a lot, you know, in large part because of that, you know, defensive line of the North has just not let whatever quarterback's been, you know, behind center breathe.
No, that's definitely half of the equation. And again, you know, the game always starts up front, and you know, that's been a pretty consistent. We saw through the first half and starting the year into the second. The other one is, I think there's, you know, just when you're looking at the, you know, the potential there with the deep vertical routes, you know, the North has kind of had a slight edge there of getting guys that have just been able to get deep in this man-to-man coverage. And South, you know, hasn't had those guys that have kind of been the burners that have been able to put that separation between them and the defenders in the man-to-man to hit that deep ball. I believe, you know, with the exception of one, you know, Futrick, you know, really laid out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that deep pass that set up the touchdown there, they really haven't had much success down the field. And Futrick looks like he's back in there. No, let's see. Nope, that is Dylan Martin pitching it out wide. Oh, and he's almost brought down. That's a great escape move there by number 26, Garrett Longenecker, and he's still going almost to midfield. Great effort there.
Yeah, effort is definitely the key word there, and you know, it's just the 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, opportunities there that the North had to take him down, and you know, just by keeping the legs going, spinning, just having that desire to move forward, took something that could have been a 5, 6, 7 yard loss and turned it into a real positive gain and a first down. And the South's knocking on the door here to cross over midfield.
Now, don't tell Garrett Longenecker it's 49-7.
Starting to get a little darker here now, and I know earlier was, you could kind of look at the helmets a little bit and tell some of the players too, but.
Oh, almost in the backfield, trying to escape. That's number 28, Nafis Moore.
And there were probably 3, 4 times there they could have, you know, had him down, and he just kept going and going. Then just too many blue shirts.
Oh, looks like he's dinged up a little bit. Hate to see that in an all-star game.
Yeah, but
a little gimpy.
Yeah, but he has popped up, so, and is able to get himself off the field, so that's always a good sign.
All right, well, now it's 2nd and 19 from about the 40. 5:09 left here in the third quarter. 49-7 in favor of the blue team, the North squad. Let's see what Dylan Martin can do here, the quarterback for the South. Looking deep down the sideline for number 13. Incomplete that. That was attempted for Jared Colazzo from Donegal as well. Somebody's familiar with, obviously, since Dylan was his quarterback.
Yeah, we've seen that a few times tonight with teammates at the pitch and catch combos.
All right, Martin bringing the play in. 3rd down and 19. About 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Martin, oh, double reverse around the side there to number 14, Zeb Fisher, and that fooled nobody. In fact, it was a loss.
Now again, a big piece of that is, that North defensive line, they've kind of had a few little lulls, but, certainly has been very dominant up front for most of the night, and, just the penetration there killed that before it had a chance to start.
Liam Hart back to punt. Liam from Penn Manor. Good snap. And a nice boot. Fair catch called there by number 14. That's Will Rivers.
Yep, good job getting that ball off, flipping the field. And, really we've seen some nice jobs. I mean, with the exception of a little bobble there on the field goal attempt, for an all-star game, the good job with the special teams with the kicking game.
Yeah, special teams for both teams have been really outstanding.
I mean, how many times through the regular season, last fall were there times where we saw those things going on that were kind of, times where it was kind of like the football follies with some things. So
well, I mean, it is a part of this high school game that, they talk about all three phases, and special teams in high school football, enormously important. Here's some razzle-dazzle for the North squad. On a fumble, I think he was down, though.
Yeah, I think they'll call him down, but saw the South last set of downs there with a little razzle-dazzle attempt. Now North coming back with their version.
All right, about 2:22 to go here in the third quarter. North out in front, 49-7. They've got the ball on their own 33-yard line. Cole Patrick, a whale of a game at quarterback, and a nice defensive stop there by the South. Wow, nice tackle in there by number 10, Parker Graff of CV.
Yeah, nice job. He blew that up at the line of scrimmage, kept his feet going, and just a solid defensive effort.
All right, 3rd and 11 now. South really needs to stop him here.
North with single back set, 2 receivers up top, 2 receivers down below.
Looks like a little flare out to Longenecker, incomplete. Incomplete, probably the only poor pass that Patrick has really thrown all night.
Yeah, and that's just about touch. In that situation, not a bad idea to go with that. You've got those receivers who have been burning downfield, run those vertical routes. You get those guys to run those DBs off. You get out there in space, catch that ball. You can run all day.
Okay, Rodenberger back to punt, back deep. Looks like it's number 23, Joe Underwood. I believe that's number 23. Like we talk about these numbers all the time, Kerry. Oh, what a beautiful kick by Rodenberger. All the way back to the 20-yard line. And a nice run back. That was Jared Collazo, number 13, not 23.
Yeah, it's the punts really have been few and far between, but the ones where we have seen it's been a little bit of a punting clinic.
Absolutely, special teams outstanding here tonight. So let's see, and that ends the third quarter. 49-7 in favor of the North, and we'll go down on the sidelines to Joe Mays.
Get your 50-50 tickets ready.
Pretty much domination from Coach Gingrich's squad. The Elizabethtown and Manheim Central players continue to step up, but everyone around them is upping their game as well. We'll see if the South can get it together here, but it's been tough. Their quarterback from Donegal, Coach Risberg's guy, rough night with 3 interceptions. We'll see what they can do here in the last 12 minutes of the 2019 Manheim Touchdown Club Tri-County All-Star Game. Back to you, Bruce and Terry.
7. If you have that winning ticket, take it to the concession stand. Claim your prize.
All right, we're back. Ready for the final quarter of the Tri-County All-Star Game. The North squad up 49-7. And it looks like we've got Anthony Futrick back in there for the South. Back to throw, and he's just covered over. Wow.
Again, a great job by the North defensive line, just taking away the opportunities to get downfield by the South by not giving them any time to throw. Had the chance to catch up with Coach Joe Mays down there a little bit at halftime, and talked a little bit about the last time we were here, Bruce, when we got to see that heavyweight battle with Wilson and Manheim Central here. And Joe kind of alluded to some of the same things that, last time the Futrick was on this field, just not always having the time to throw.
And coming around the end there, that's, wow, whacked out of bounds. It was number 28, Nephis Moore. He limped off a couple minutes ago. He's a little gimpy heading off now.
Yeah, that was a hard run, though.
Exactly.
He definitely was the one that laid the stick on that.
Brings up a 3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6? I don't know what the heck just landed in my hair.
Only you, Bruce, only you.
All right. 3rd and 6, 10:40 here. We're al fresco, gang. That's our trademark. We're out. We are fans. We're out amongst the fans doing these games, hoping that you like our coverage of high school football here on BCTV this year. That was number 21, Zion Gibbs.
With the ball.
Around the left side. Very close to a 1st down. I got to believe they're going to go for it. Going to be about 4th and a little over a yard there, Kerry. Maybe about a yard and a half, 2.
Yeah, at this point of the game, just let them go for it. Hopefully, get a 1st down, get another set of downs.
Fresh set of downs. Hey,
I
where have I heard that
look
before?
at that. I just set you up. That home run pitch there.
Yeah, I was hoping to see my buddy Daryl Daniel here tonight. I know I'll see him Monday at the Big 33 game. We're looking forward to, announcing a date and time, day of the week and time for that. From P.J. Willihan's there in Reading. Daryl's a great guy, former pro football and Syracuse star, great trainer, just a wealth of knowledge when it comes to football in District 3. And we'll be announcing shortly, the date and time every week for a fresh set of downs. All right, 1st and 10. About 9 minutes left in this game, 49-7. Futrick now. Back to pass, looking deep, and almost coming back for the ball.
A little bit rushed, but was able to set his feet and try and launch one downfield there.
Nice defensive play there by Ian Margett again. He's played well in the secondary.
For all those who've been joining us either on BCTV or live streamed with bctv.org, we thank you for joining us for this broadcast of the Tri-County All-Star Game here in Manheim and in May. It's great to have PA high school football.
It absolutely is, and we're hoping that you fans will enjoy our regular Friday broadcast. Beautiful pass by Futrick, boy, just missed the mark there. Was going for number 20, Austin Landers. Just missed him. It's going to make it 3rd and 10. About 7:40 to go. Looks like they got running clock, Harry, so I guess regular high school rules apply to that.
And as we're talking about, definitely looking forward to the fall. You know, we've announced our broadcast schedule of our games in the regular season. Maybe some surprises along the way, too, to be determined on that. But where we'll be for each week on the Friday nights, the regular season have been announced.
Yep, we opened August 23rd when, oh, gosh, yeah, the penalty there.
Yeah, we have a flag on the play.
Yeah, a little bit too aggressive that time for Margate. Nice pass there by Futrick. But as I was mentioning, Kerry, we open up August the 23rd, Berks Catholic hosting Exeter Township. Boy, going to be very, very interesting there. BC, obviously, losing, I think, about 26 high-quality senior players.
Yeah,
Exeter, looking to rebound. Going to be a very interesting, barometer on where those teams are going week 1.
Yeah, no, again, you really talk about the deficit, for BC there, losing, your field general and Durr, who's been around for years as a quarterback, Brandon George, who's going to play at Pitt, Peyton, who's, Luke Peyton, who's going to play up at Columbia. But, they were deep on the sidelines and, well coached.
Oh, little trickery. Oh, and he didn't get it there. Oh, my. Number 39, Keegan Martin from CV, just missed the mark of a wide-open receiver down there.
Yeah, that's nice. Give somebody else a chance to throw the rock downfield.
Yeah.
But no, and just excited, and again with BCTV, and we have Berks teams involved throughout the season, but going to get to travel back up to Pottsville again this year. And see our friend Eric, the AD, up there, and see Wyo up at Pottsville, traveling down into Lancaster County for that huge heavyweight matchup with Governor Mifflin visiting Cocalico.
Wow.
It's just going to be
incredible. I mean, the lineup of games that we have, and obviously we're focusing on Berks teams this year. But, boy, like you said, I mean, Wyo and Pottsville, we love going up to the Castle on the Hill. Mifflin, Cocalico, that's really turned into quite the grudge match.
And last season we got to have the out-of-state heavyweight with McDonough coming in, the Berks Catholic, and this year we have a Southeast PA heavyweight with Malvern Prep coming up to visit Berks Catholic. And,
incredible. The quality of scheduling by these Berks teams, give them an enormous amount of credit. All right, future calling signals. And that goes nowhere. I think that was Moore again.
Do we have 4 game balls there for the D-line of the North?
Yeah, no, unfortunately, that's the tough part, is that you can only give out 1 per team. And, that's what I was kind of, getting some stuff together, for that myself here, that, we've got to make a decision on, most valuable players in this game.
As much as I love the guys up front, when you have a quarterback that's got 300 yards at halftime, that kind of pops.
All right, back to throw. Futrick off the mark on that 4th down play. That's going to turn it over. Big one. All right. North with the ball once again. Cole Patrick, who's had a whale of a game. I'd be shocked if they don't run the football here. And right up the gut there. Moyer with the carry. Give this to John Rowe. John.
Making the stop. Second and 9. Colorado calls for our cheerleaders and for the Manheim Central Band.
Second and 9 now. Patrick back to throw again. Deep down the sidelines. That's number 6. And a great defensive play. Looked like that was Noah Santiago from McCaskey, who's played a pretty good game, Kerry. We got to come up with some MVPs here.
Broken up by Noah Santiago. So 3rd down and 9.
All right, 3rd and 9 now as we try and get reorganized here. Patrick, down the middle, incomplete.
Patrick pass ball incomplete, it'll be 4th down.
After the game, as I mentioned, we're going to be presenting
just about down to 2 minutes here in the 4th quarter at the Tri-County All-Star Game here in Manheim, Pennsylvania. Great to be back out in football world here in May.
Hey.
North with the punt.
That's my vote. It's a committee vote. It's a committee vote. That's just my vote.
Alonzo was deep to receive. Ball down.
South's going to get the opportunity here with at least one more set of downs on offense. Sitting here in the 4th quarter, 1:44 left, and we've got the North, which is the home team, with 49, and the South at 7. Again, can't say enough about what the Manheim Touchdown Club does in making sure that this game happens. Great opportunity for these guys to get together and get out and play the game that they love one more time.
Okay, few trick there. Handing the ball off. We're on the left side. As I said, gang, we're going to have some special MVP game balls from the ball girl that we're handing out to the MVPs of the North and the South after the game.
Joe Underwood on the carry.
Under a minute now.
3-yard on the penalty, 2nd down and 7.
2nd down and 7 for the South. 41 seconds left on the clock here in the 4th quarter, and the waning few clicks of the Tri-County All-Star Game.
Pass complete to DeJesus. And Will Rivers makes the tackle.
Pass completed to Jesus. I believe they kept him in bounds. Clock still running.
Number 26. Brings up a 3rd down. Brings up a 1st down for the South.
Looks like we're going to maybe get one more play off here. And going for the deep ball. And knockdown incomplete.
And that's the final play of the game. Final score. North 49, South 7. Congratulations to all the players on a great career. Good luck in the future. Thanks to our cheerleaders, the band, the coaches, and the fans.
Okay,
thanks for coming out.
Brings the game to a close here in Manheim and Tri-County All-Star game, and North is your winner with a score of 49-7. Great job by all the players tonight, giving their best effort, and we had a relatively foul-free and healthy game, which is in these types of situations with All-Star games always great to see. Be with you here for the next few minutes as my broadcast partner Bruce is making his way down the field for the presentations. The MVP game balls, one will be awarded to the North and one to a player on the South. Again, those are from the ball girl. And again, can't say enough about the Manheim Touchdown Club and what they did last week with their banquet, always a first-class event, and making sure that this All-Star game, which has the teams from the Lancaster Lebanon League and also Wilson from Berks involved in this game, and just so many memories for these guys as they're finishing up their high school careers. And again, for some of these guys, it's the last time that they put it on the pads. Again, a lot of fine young men out there getting to talk to some of them and the coaches, and some guys, going out into pursuing careers, some guys going into serving in the armed forces, which is just fabulous. And, a few of these guys will be headed out and heading to college and playing at the next level. But, regardless, it's the last high school game for each of these guys. And, special memories made. And, for me, it's just great to be back in the football world. And for me, I mean, each time that Bruce and I come out to places, he's got a lot of folks he knows from the media side of things, and everywhere we go, there's always somebody I know from football world. And congrats to the North head coach, Coach Matt Gingrich, for the win, and actually had the opportunity to coach him over 25 years ago as his position coach when he was a high school player, and now he's out here and he's head coach of the Wayne All-Star team. For the North. So congrats to Coach Gingrich, and winning this game as the head coach of the North. Again, final score 49-7, North over the South in this Tri-County All-Star game. And looks like we're just having the final wrap-ups with the teams, and we'll be getting to our presentation of the MVPs for the North squad and the South squad momentarily. Each of them is being presented a game ball.
Game balls for MVP, for voting. Your MVP from the South squad, number 26 from Cocalico, Garrett Longenecker.
Number 26 from Cocalico, Garrett Longenecker, is your MVP for the South squad.
And your MVP from the North, number 13 from Elizabethtown, Cole Patrick.
And number 13 from Elizabethtown, Cole Patrick for the North. Both of them had stellar performances tonight, and again, it is a team sport. Tip of the cap to both of the teams here tonight. And I'm sure we have the camera, on midfield, and you're able to see the presentation of the MVP game balls designed by the ball girl, and both those balls were signed by the Chicago Bears head coach Matt Nagy last week at the Manheim Touchdown Club banquet. And so it just makes it a little bit more special and memorable for each of those guys to have that as kind of a keepsake, as the cap to their high school career. So again, just want to take this opportunity, if you stuck with us for the awards presentations, thank everybody who tuned in to, for our broadcast tonight on BCTV for Bruce and I. And we're getting ready to, bring this broadcast to a close. But again, this is our first special edition of Friday Night Football on BCTV. And thank you for joining us in this opportunity to, broadcast this Tri-County All-Star game here in Manheim. It was It is an honor to do that, and we are looking forward to the fall and bringing you a great schedule. And if you you can certainly look it up online and see our schedule. You can follow us on Twitter as well, and see our upcoming schedule and our games throughout the fall. But again, from Mannheim, just want to thank you. Again, thanks to Mannheim Touchdown Club for providing the opportunity for these young men to have this opportunity to play this game one more time as a high school player. And thanks to all of you who tuned in either on BCTV and or caught the live stream on bctv.org. We appreciate it. And until August, and when we're back on again with our live broadcast, this is Kerry Moyer for Bruce Badgley. And thank you and good night from Mannheim, Pennsylvania.